Waffle Olympics. Here we are. The epitome of waffle. Olympian. Olympian level.
Waffle Olympians.
Waffle Olympians.
From Mount Waffle. Waffleophius.
I'm a waffalo.
Oh shit, then. What a start. Episode 1, we got to start somewhere. 12 Way Studios, you know how we do. First introducing my good brother, J Dolphin, all the way from Croydon. Come a long way.
Out here, mate.
But we out here. But our special first guest, believe it or not, who would have thunk it? The Mongosaurus himself.
Special
Big
waffle.
Mongo.
What's going on, brother?
Can't forget Carter as well.
Carter, yes.
Holding it down. Watching the door.
Come on.
But yeah, we out here, man. This is a long time coming, you know. Being a waffler. We out here, man. But
So what's
yeah,
Waffle Olympics about, bro? What's it about? Why you?
Do you know what? We're just trying to be good men. Do you know what I mean? We're just trying to talk. You got to talk to the man, them. You know what I mean? Mental health and that.
Come on.
Let the waffle out. Don't hold it in.
Hold the reasoning.
Hold a quick reasoning, bro. White man with the seasoning. You get me?
Waffling can be good for your health.
It can be. But yeah, so I heard you do music, apparently.
Me? I do music. Yes, I do.
What's your favourite note? That's a burp, my guy. That's a burp.
Something like
Man
that.
said burp. What about you? What's your favourite note? What's your favourite chord?
My favorite chord would be like a diminished C7. Nah, I'm just saying.
You get banned from the church for that, you know that, right?
Is it?
Man,
Because
you
it's
kicked out the
diminished.
group chat.
Madness.
Kicked out the Sunday school group chat for that one.
You get grapple in the chapel for that shit, man.
Hey, trust me, man. But yes, how you been doing, bro? You know what I mean? I see you been busy, bro.
Yeah, you know, life is life, good is good. Dealing with the dogs, dealing with a bit of music, a bit of acting, a bit of modelling,
Yeah, a bit of modelling, parkour, athletics, training.
par floor. Yeah, I've mainly just been about the dogs. As you can see, fan bully is the way.
Buddy. So what are you doing? What is that exactly?
All right, so initially I set it up last year for bully heads, all people with XL bullies, because I saw too many people getting dragged down the street and then them buying the dogs and leaving it with their BM with the pram and a kid on the side and a dog, and everyone's getting dragged into the road. So I thought,
Reckless behaviours.
let's get a group of bully owners together and see if we can't start training everyone together and bring up their level of ownership, because there's a lot of bad media, bad press about the dogs, and you know, and it all comes down to the human being. So the human beings must be trained too. So like we say, fan bully, train the owner, to train the dog.
Oh, man.
That's what I've been doing.
I love that. I love that. It has to be done though, because what you just said, like you're getting a dog and then you're leaving it with someone else. So the dog hasn't even like got comfortable with you yet. You know what I mean? And then you're wondering why the poor guy's bugging out.
But dogs became like the new Balenciaga shoe for these people, yeah? A lot of heads are like, well, I got a Merle bully and I got this bully and my one's from so-and-so. And it's like, all right, cool, the bloodlines are expensive and you paid 5, 6, 7 grand for your dog or 20 on import, but what now?
20 bags.
Oh yeah, and more. But
Wild.
I'll tell you the truth, a lot of people went from growing weed to growing dogs. But it didn't.
Hey, listen,
I
that's
actually see
actually
that, you
facts.
know.
I get sent
On the stories,
a weed
everyone's
menu
selling
and a
bullies,
dog
though.
menu at the same time. That's what
Dog
happens.
menu, don't say that.
Yeah, dog menu. Hey, bro, and the advertisement is like
That's
limited edition, rare colorway,
Pause.
like
Yeah, 1010.
bruh, bro.
1010, just like
10 dog, just like
Yeah, for real.
pure flake.
Dog vape. No, it's true, man. But yeah, apart from the dogs thing, you get me. Music, as you know, innit? We've been in the studio, we've done a couple of things.
We've done a bit of music.
We've done a bit about a bit. And like you say, you can't always rap. Sometimes you got to growl harmoniously. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we done a couple of tracks. We started a couple of things. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, for sure, man. We got the ball rolling, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, when you said music, have you ever seen them Memphis rappers, bro? You know, like NLE, Chopper, Glorilla. Have you seen when they say music? Murs. And then he goes, I'm just being a Herman. A Herman.
Yeah, all right.
A human, bro.
Yes, man.
I'm just being a regular Herman.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow. Where is that inside,
I don't
bro?
know.
bro. I don't know where that comes from. Like that's Memphis, but
Memphis, bro.
I don't know. It's
That's
like when
them
you,
jazz boys. And
Oh, them are, bro. The iron. You see that thing? They're like, when we talk like that, yeah, we talk like that. Iron. It's like iron, and iron, but everything sounds like iron.
Same word.
Yeah.
Just what your eyebrow does.
Yeah,
Keep an eye on the eyebrow. Alright, come on, dude. But yeah, man.
What you been up to though?
Me, bro. I've been doing it. What have I not been doing, bro?
He's been doing everything.
Been doing it all, bro. Just scraping through, chipping away at life, bro. You get me? But we're here,
Productivity wise, what you been doing?
Just been a good Herman.
Herman.
Nah. We've been working, man. I've been working with my brother J Dolphin. You get me? ODF. We're kicking shit off, bro. We're bringing it back.
Bringing it back.
You know what I mean? Just been hitting shows and that. You know how it goes, bro. The grind. Do you know what I mean? With the shows thing, bro. Like, what do you do with shows? Like, how does it work?
What do I do nowadays?
Yeah, like, what's your approach? Like,
one sec. Carter, come here.
Yo, Carter trying
Come
to be
here.
assistant DOP though.
Come
bro.
here.
I big up Carter though. What a beautiful dog and what a good boy.
He's gorgeous, bro.
Yeah, he's just walking around saying his hellos. Now and then he just goes, "Oh yeah, humans," like, and just gets a bit happy. Hermans. He loves his Hermans. Yes, Carts, good boy.
But yeah, with shows like, how do you? Because bro, it's quite easy to get just fed up of the shows thing, especially when you're paying money to perform, bro. You know, basically, like you might get your travel sorted, but you're still a grown man that needs things throughout an evening.
Yeah, I never really looked at doing shows or gigging as a way to make money. I used to make money out of them, and a lot of places got undone because I was a bit fuckery when I was younger, and I would take something from
Allegedly.
No, full facts.
Okay.
You know it was me. I fucking did it. It's my face, same face I've had since I was that young, and this is me now. I'm just a different Herman. But apart from so we recently did the Skinny Man tour, didn't we? So I didn't go out of London like everyone else with that, and I was like, nah, fuck that, I'm not going nowhere. I'll do the London one.
Camden shows only.
Yeah, but more or less, that was it. Camden and King's Cross. Scala was a sellout. We did 3-4 nights in Jazz Cav. Yeah, it was good, man.
You was dressed as a fucking
a screw. I was a kangaroo, bro. I was a kangaroo.
That was so sick, man.
Yeah.
Like I saw shout out Jordan Grant. He was filming with you boys, isn't it? And I saw the thing like. It's like a fucking play.
Yeah.
It's like he performs the album as a play. Skinny Man, Council State of Man, bro. He performs it almost as a play. And then it's like he's in jail.
Yeah, it's
and
funny,
then you're the
man.
screw fucker with him. And then it's like they have a little interlude. Then it goes to the song, bro. That shit was so
Well,
sick,
I always wanted to do something like, because I used to be involved in like shouted word. I don't do spoken word. I'm more or less growled words, shouted word. And way back when, in the late 80s, early 90s, I did something called Flowetry, which was free-flowing poetry, which was like freestyle, because I could never remember nothing, because I was always
made a whole genre.
Yeah, I was always lagging in it, so I couldn't remember nothing. So as for shows, I could never remember nothing. I used to go there and freestyle, even over my own bars. I just didn't know nothing. I was a bit of an anomaly. But you always got a show, no matter, even if you didn't, you might be singing along to the thing on the record. I'm singing something else. Yeah. But you're enjoying
the
it.
remix already.
Come on.
Yeah, man, showing you his song.
Yeah.
Like, check my
Put
new
your
tune.
own
Man's
sauce on
already
it, man.
just spitting over his bars.
Yeah. Of everything. Drink the whole place dry. But and I always wanted to do something like, I could only voice it as a hip opera, yeah? So like a hip opera, yeah? So like, you know, it's all rap and it's all show and it's all like here, you know what I mean? And
Classy.
well, as classy and as gutter as you want it to be. There's going to be some plush bits in it and some fucking horrible bits in it, but it's like life, innit? So I just thought I'd do something. So when Skunga Man asked me to do the thing, Skunga. Yeah, we called him Skunga from back in the day because when we used to hustle in Camden, our Gambian brothers came over because they did the Germany circuit. Then they came over and they were hustling weed, but they couldn't say skunk, so they called it Skunga.
Oh my!
So and he had the so he was calling him Skunga. So his name was Skunga from then. But when he asked me to do this show, he was like, "Man, I want you to do this thing, and can you come and support it? And then will you be a screw?" I was like, "Fuck it, I'll be a kanga."
I was born for this.
So so I like.
Oh, kanga.
So I did the kangaroo, man.
Fucking Joey, man.
So I did.
You got him in the pouch, can? Get back in your pouch, you can. Good, so.
So yeah, I just, I did like 4 or 5 songs and then I'd run off and then go and get changed, come back with my jangling keys radio and an attitude of fucking scumbag screw.
That's so dope, bro.
But we turned the whole place into a prison. We'd be like, yeah, Welcome to fucking.
Nobody leaves.
Welcome to HMP Scala. Yeah.
Trousers off.
No. That's your bank up podcast. That's something else, bro.
Yeah.
But we turned the whole place into a prison, and it was like a visiting hall, innit? So then we did our rabbity rap thing, innit? And it was quite good, and it was very interesting, man. But you know, like I say, I've got a face for radio, and if anybody wants me to do some work, I'm doing work, innit? I've been signed up to the Ugly Agency. In case you don't know about the Ugly Agency, it's not just for ugly people, and I don't think there's any ugly people in it. But
everyone's beautiful.
They were, Herman's them,
Herman,
everyone beautiful,
and Sherman's. But the whole idea behind them is that they have different characters on their books. So it could be a model who looks modelish, but she's too short, or she got
the funky
one
eye
going that way.
Pink eye.
Yeah.
Someone farted on a pillow. Bro, that's true though, isn't it? If you fart on someone's pillow, and then they lay on it, because the poo particles.
Apparently.
Yeah, that's facts.
I farted on my missus' pillow one time, but she didn't wake up with a pink eye, so.
Well,
you woke up with a black eye.
Brown eye.
She never knew.
We're cooking.
We're waffling.
No, it's mad out here. But yeah, bro, like, I'm trying to do...
Wait a minute, I'm trying to give you a serious thing here, like, and it's like...
Oh, right.
And you're off there, and I forgot where I was for a minute. So I just need to come back.
I logged off, G.
No, it's cool. I just need to know that this ain't that kind of podcast. It ain't like, yeah, what you been up to? Rah. That's wicked, because we're not trying to hear that anyway.
Anyway.
So
anyway, listen to my album.
Yeah. So who you got on your right?
This is Big J Dolphin. Please introduce yourself, sir.
I am the one they call J Dolphin. I am a musician, producer, rapper, artist,
Pillow farter.
man of creative things. Get me? I
Man of
edit
the
some
world.
videos here and there. I do a bit of this and a bit of that.
Yeah, Dolphin's hard with it, bro. I can't even lie.
Yeah, man.
I can't even lie, brother.
Me and Lefty have we've known each other about 10 minutes now.
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
About a week ago, we knew each other like 5 minutes, but now it's been about 10 minutes. We've got
You
a
know
few
what,
songs
look-
together.
You know what I love about music, though, bro? It's like, it's a different way to have a relationship with someone. Do you know what I mean? It's like, there's people that I'm really cool with, bro. But it's like, if it wasn't for music, we would have never got here.
Good boy.
Yeah, get a treat or something. What's that, the treat?
No. There's a few down the line, innit? Just to let you know, wake you up, innit?
Okay.
If you're listening and not looking, that was me using the dog clicker on Lefty.
Yeah, he's got me trained. He's making me do this podcast, bro.
He responds.
Oh yeah, let me give you a couple gems. Okay, so if you got a dog here and it's not responding to you, and it may or may not be food driven, but it don't like the treats you're giving it, let me introduce you to something called the Dog Magnet, aka Dog Crack, and it's just cheese. Yeah? So you can use either cheese strings and you bite them off in little bits and keep them in your mouth every time your dog does something good. Click, click, reward. Yeah, so dogs will go nutty for a bit of cheese.
So where's my cheese, G? You clicked.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
I Lefty responds well to cheese as well.
I know you're the cheese guy. I should have brought some cheese, man. But watch out, no, I was stolen by the Illuminati.
Now we're going.
Yeah,
But
there's
you know
a
what,
conspiracy with the Bree Masons.
I don't give a damn about that.
Oh, it's the new world Gorda.
Yeah.
Well done.
No, that's it now. There's no more. No, there ain't.
I've been trying for a second. It's not working. You lot were quick to it.
You should have just said that was great and done, innit? That was great.
Well, I wish I could have made a more Gouda joke.
You already done Gouda though. That's why.
Did you do
I
Gouda?
left
I'm taking back. Yeah, I said new world Gorda.
Oh, nah.
Nah, it was decent for the timing. The timing was decent.
Was it
Still, I can't
Gouda
lie.
or Gorda?
It's Gouda.
Which one's Gouda?
Gouda's the cheese, like the Netherlands cheese.
I thought it was a
Plastic
Gouda.
with the holes. Gouda? No, Gouda, bro.
Maybe I'm just from Memphis, innit? We say Gorda.
Yeah, that's the new thing. Listen, I'm from
Me and my
Memphis,
Hermans,
bro.
we eat Gouda.
I'm from Memphis, Your Honor. I meant not girl-tea. But yeah, man. Hey, bro, so what's your favorite animal?
Hermans.
Yes! Bro, I had a joke that I do on stage, yeah, and I tried it on stage, bro. Once.
Don't do that.
It was like, what's
I said, don't do it.
It was you know, I like beans, you know, kidney beans, baked beans, but my favorite beans are human beans.
Herman Beans.
Herman Burns.
Herman Burns.
But yeah, bro.
And what was this? What was this? Show.
Yeah,
A show.
It was meant to be. Before I did that shit.
People pay
No,
for
but you know what, bro? I actually want to do stand up.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I actually want to do stand up, bro. I think you'd be good at stand up as well.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Like I try to write. I'm better like off the cuff, innit? But like, cause when I try to write comedy, it just don't. Although I've written sketches, and me and you know the graffiti artist Theme, Theme. Yeah, we were supposed to be doing some comedy sketches and whatnot, cause his comedy is fucking great. And I was doing a little bit on Instagram for fuck's sake. I had this for fuck's sake.
UX.
AKE. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I was doing a little couple sketches there, man. It was going somewhere. It was getting some traction.
Is that the one where you had the art guy?
Yeah.
Oh, your character.
Yeah.
So funny,
What was his fucking name?
Quentin or something.
No.
Tarquin.
Farquaad.
That
Bro,
Lord
he had a
Farquaad
character,
from
he's
Shrek.
like art critic, he's like
From Shrek.
reviewing graffiti.
Farquaad, yeah.
As an art critic.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, I went to Central St. Martin's and started fucking goofing them, innit? Like the art college, all the arty people. You know them Japanese heads with their trousers look like marquees.
Canvas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big old.
Nightmares.
Yeah.
Nah, shout out the Japanese though. That man got it on Smash culture wise, you know.
Proper.
Yeah, for real. Trapanese.
Smash.
That's why we need to make that Trapanese album 5 years ago, bro. You get me? We didn't do it.
Go back in time.
Trapanese, bro.
Nah, but bro, I've always wanted to go to Japan. It actually looks mad, bro. Have you seen like the vending machines they got, bro?
Oh, stop it.
You can
bro.
get like
There we go.
a dried squid, like in a vending machine. It's like a candied squid or something, and then like a fucking
I thought you
a
was talking
drone.
about, I thought you was talking about the other things they had there.
Oh yeah, listen, I ain't been, bro. I don't even watch that.
I don't
porn.
even know about
The
it.
hentai thing and that. Them man are bugging. Them man are bugging.
The fuck is
You ain't seen
I
it?
don't want to know.
Nah, them man are bugging.
That's bad for the mental health.
It's like Japanese porn, bro. Octopuses and women and that. Octopuses are fire though. Octopus is my favourite animal, I can't lie. Unrelated to hentai. Nothing to do with that. But they're sick, bro. You know they got 9 brains, G.
Is that what you be on, Loki? You watching some like animal?
No, I
hentai?
don't even like anime. I can't even lie, bro. All my bridges like anime, Dragon Ball Z and that.
How many
like it,
limbs
bro.
has an octopus got?
It has 8 tentacles.
So why is it 8? Why they called tentacles?
Cause
Because they tickle 10 times.
yeah, 'cause it's ticklish. It's ticklish, mate.
Carry the
As a joke, how do you make an octopus laugh? Give him tentacles.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but did you know they got 9 brains?
You should have
bro?
dropped that instead of your human brains.
Human burn. Octopus. But yeah, they got 1 brain for the body and 1 brain for each tentacle, bro. That's tapped, innit?
So 8 brains.
9
9 brains.
Did you find that out when you was dissecting them when you were in your chef?
Yeah, I've been doing
your
my
part-time
research.
chefing?
Been doing my
You still
research.
cooking? Yeah, you still chefing?
Yeah, I'm still cooking, but it's more for research purposes than for living.
Personal
I don't
use.
get paid. I pay to cook. You know?
Percy's that.
Nah, but bruv, the chef thing is actually one of the maddest jobs, bro. It's like, at first I thought I want to do a job with something I like doing. I've tried with music, and it was all right. I was working for a mental health charity, Key Changes, doing some sessions like engineering for people with mental health issues and that. But just like, not in a bad way, but I just can't control like with music, I can't control my output, bro. It's like when I'm making beats, bro. I can't write no bars for that whole month.
Yeah.
So if I'm working on
Yeah, I
your
feel you
music,
on that.
if I'm working on your music, I can't do anything else musical. So it's like working with them, I just couldn't. Like I'd get home, last thing I want to do is open up Logic. Do you get me?
That's the thing. People don't realize, like, as much as music is like our enjoyable time and things that we do for enjoyment, like, it's still draining.
Bro, trust me.
Like, a
man's not
3-hour
robot.
studio session for me, I come out feeling like I've done a day's graft on the building site. Do you
Man got the hunchback.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
You know when you're doing that all day, especially when the beats are fire. Man, those beats are fire. You're doing this for 4 hours.
Yeah. That's what I mean. You'd be
Man's
spending
feeling
4 or 5 hours working on
Working
someone
on your
else's
traps.
music. It's like, after that, you ain't going to...
But that's why you have to have them
You
breaks.
don't have the
man. You
energy
have
to
have
come
them
back
regular
to it.
breaks
You
because
know
it
what I
just
mean?
sounds like mush after a while. No matter how good you are, the same thing's
100%.
banging out. Like you got a guy in a 10-hour session, man. You got to come out the room, man.
Yeah, for
See,
real.
I'm the opposite, bro. I just overload myself, bro.
Nah, not me, man. Like, you know what I do? I always see on Logic and that. I've always been like, I'll get some sounds and I'll make something out of that, and I'll be like, alright, cool. Then I'll use the same samps and I'll just make another bit. So in the end, what you get on my one pro project is like, you'll get about 12 to 20 different beats out of the same sounds. Just like doing different bits and different ideas and that. I used to do it in the car, you know. Did you see when I had the
Yeah,
cardio?
yeah.
thing?
Man had the studio set up in the whip.
I had the
Yeah, my
cardio.
boy used to do
Was
that.
yeah, cardio.
I had the cardio, half car, half
It's
studio.
like a booth on wheels, isn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Because I think, because when I was driving, I'd have it all on the left-hand side in the passenger, and I could just click it. I had the mic and whatnot. Obviously, I'd pull over to the side of the road, and I wouldn't do this while driving.
On the M-way doing a
Obviously.
16.
Drum and bass and that.
Engineering himself at the same time. Come on.
But yeah, man, like, have it there and just do it. It's live. And then I would go live on whatever it was, either Fastbook or something else, and then just be like, yeah, who's around? Where are you? Come and go. You got bars? Let's go rap. I'll pull up outside and we'll just do it. You know what I mean? And I had like a proper little album of rappers that I'd just grab from the side of the road and go, yeah, where we going? Right, cool, let's do it. Here's a beat, boom, 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 boom.
That's
But
so
I
sick.
lost the fucking hard drive, man.
Oh, that old chestnut.
You know what's crazy? Me and my boy used to do something similar, but
Lose hard drives.
no.
I'm right there
Not
with you,
even,
brother.
listen, touch wood right now. I ain't doing that to myself at any point right now. But no, me and my boy would pull up in.
Got him. I was waiting for that.
We pull up in the park with the laptop and the mic, USB mic, and just plug in the park
yeah.
and be like trying to make a little jacket for like a little shield and that, and just be there trying to
Get a
record
10,
something. You know
get
what
a
I mean?
10.
Man still got these files, but like man's such a perfectionist. I don't ever see us like even trying to clean them up. Like
Yeah.
cleaning that up is a myth.
But you
in
know what,
itself,
bro?
do you know
Like-
Even to recreate it, you'll lose the thing.
Do you know what I mean? It's got an essence. You know when you do something and it's got that character in it the first time, the energy from that session. It's hard
You
to
ever had
recreate.
writer's block, or have you ever had the opposite to writer's block?
Yeah, I've got the opposite.
I had it for time. I call it creative-itis. I had it
Oh,
like,
bruv, it's
it
like
was
it's,
fucked. Like
it gets in the way of your life, bro. Do you know how many relationships I've like that have not worked because I can't stop just writing? She's talking to me. I've got one headphone and just listening to beat
Put
on
the pen
repeat,
down,
man.
yeah.
I'm just like this. Like, who you texting? It's like I'm
No,
fucking.
I'm
It's the
buzzing.
album base. It's fine.
So you're not listening to the argument. No, I'm getting inspiration from the argument. Damn.
Do you know what I mean? I'm writing down everything you're saying.
I
I'm wearing a wire, mate. We've got you finally.
had like no, but in creative-itis for me like brought me out of a lot of my demons. Them, you get me? I managed to put them to the side just through creating, and yeah, man, I had it for time, and it was good, and it was mad creative. It was contagious. So I'd have it, and someone else would get it, and like, go on, fucking run with it. You know what I mean? Like,
That's why I love working with other people, because usually I'll hit a block and I'll be in a little writer's block for a little piece. But sometimes, because I do the production and the engineering and all of this other stuff, I section my time, so I'm not always writing. I have a period where I'm just making beats and just engineering. You know what I mean? But sometimes when I come back to trying to write, I'm at a block. But working with other people, it helps to open up that block sometimes. You know what I mean? But I've had it before where I'm sat there trying to formulate something, and everyone else in the room is finished, and I can't do it, and I'm just at a block, bro.
fuckery, innit?
Can't do nothing.
Waiting on you again, Dolph. What's going on?
Just sat there in the corner trying to formulate something, bro. But yeah, no, I usually realize that half the time when I'm at a block, I've got so much other things going on in life, or I've got so much, even just the music that I've got stacked up. I need to throw something out and just like get some shit off my chest almost. Like I've got it there in the archive, it's finished and ready to go, but I'm blocking myself almost.
Do you always finish the beat you're making to a point where it's ready to go? Do you always do that, or do you keep? I'm a
I
habitual
just do it
non-finisher.
till I'm not interested anymore. Like all the mixing and that's like, you know what I mean? That's not the spark bit for me. That's something that can be come back to.
You like creating and not
get the idea out, and then as soon as I stop dancing, it's done.
Yeah, I get
You know what
lost.
I mean?
I get lost in the loop of the mix. I'm a perfectionist. I listen to so much music that I want it to sound like it's at that industry point. And sometimes you just gotta accept that it's not that. Like it's you recorded this in a shed on a microphone somewhere, like, and you done your thing, G.
Yeah,
It's
that's
good
why-
music.
yeah, why
It's-
it sounds good,
The
yeah.
quality of the music has no effect on the bars or no touch on the bars. You know what I mean? Or the content that you're trying to put.
And where did you learn your skills for mixing and whatnot?
I'm self-taught primarily, but my family are all musicians, and my pops is an old
Shout out,
studio mum.
Pops.
Yeah, so.
Oh, so he's on the boards. He not just a
Yeah,
musician.
he's a primarily he does the live engineering and live mixing, so he can get a 12, 15, 20 piece band mixed and coming through that speaker sounding sexy. You know what I mean? He's a live musician himself. He plays.
You got that show coming
bare
up. We're trying to
instruments.
pull up, bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
play.
yeah.
You
Shout
play.
out,
How
Mark,
many
come
instruments
on.
you play?
I play. I'm a drummer.
Yeah. Okay.
Primarily, I produce. I'm an electronic producer. I always say I'm not a musician, bro. A musician to me is someone who can play an instrument with notes. Do you know what I mean? I understand beats and pockets and all of this. That's most people with rhythm do. Do you know what I mean? To me, that's not a musician. I'm a producer. I know how to make sounds.
You don't consider the drums an instrument to be a musician, to play the drums?
I do, but I don't, if that makes sense. Like, I would love to.
It's more like rhythm than
it's
the
more
melodies,
rhythm. It's
isn't
more
it?
rhythm than the theory. I have a great understanding of music, but my music theory is weak.
Yeah,
know
but
what I mean?
you got the ear though, bro.
Yeah,
which
of
is
course.
like you don't need. It's not black and white, bro.
But
Like,
that's
you
what I was
know-
gonna say.
You can hit notes and you know when it's the note.
But that's
You
why
might
I'm
not
saying
know that's
I'm not a
E.
musician. I can't sit at a keyboard and make you a piece that sounds nice. You get me? It will take me days to get. Like, I could get there eventually because I have the ear and I can work it out. But I'm a producer. I have an understanding and an ear, so I can take sounds and manipulate them and make them into what I want them to be.
Okay,
Get
but
me?
what
And
about
that's how I
keys? You're not
produce.
good with it. You can do something with the keys. Or a
I
guitar.
understand it, but I'm not fluent. I'm not a musician. Do you know what I'm saying? I have the understanding, but see, a musician to me, he'll pick up a guitar and he'll just start riffing away on you.
Bastard.
And it just sounds mad. Yeah, it pissed me off, bro. I'm like,
a
listen,
bitch.
if I had the attention span, I would be doing that. But
Yeah, I can pick things up. Like, oh, I've always been able to pick something up and make a noise out of it that was good. Or I can make a song that you recognize. Or I can mimic something. I'm good at mimicking. And that's, I suppose, where I first started to make things. You know what I mean? So keys, keyboard, whenever there was an instrument around, I'll grab it and I'll do something. We used to go in the church in near the Crescent, Gospel Oak, and we'd jam on the big Wurlitzer. So, you know, they're big organs. We'd pull it out. We'd start to
man, playing EastEnders and
Yeah, boy,
Organs
it
are
sound mad.
crazy. Organs are crazy instruments, bro.
proper.
Like them proper ones in the church. It's just
We were talking about it with Cooley the other day.
Yeah, bruh.
People don't
What
clock,
a
yeah.
madness.
As well as having the notes like a
Them pedals
keyboard,
and that.
you have
Man, got a
feet,
clutch.
you have a whole piano
Yeah,
under
yeah,
for your
yeah,
feet.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You have a whole nother piano for your foot under
Yeah,
there.
they're
for the-
running
all the
around. You
bass
only
notes
see
and
this.
that.
They're running.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they're doing up and down under
they're
the desk.
cripping.
And it's old Doris, isn't it? That's our old
Doris.
woman, bro. She's
Doris
up there
is cripping.
putting it all on the line for God's
See
sake.
walking up and down the notes and that. Come on.
You got
Fucking
Jesus
man, it's
inside.
true,
her,
man.
bro.
It's mad.
Lit.
It's mad. It's crazy, man. That's the Octa Herman.
Yeah, the organ.
That Ergen.
No, that's so mad, bro. But yeah, man, the music thing, bro, it's mad. Like what you were saying about the mixing thing, it's like I just feel like, you know, when you first get an idea for a song, like, or for a beat, it's like it's just mad because it comes from nowhere. It's like you're being told this thing. It's like the song is playing in your head, and it's your job to get it out so someone else can hear it. But you
Right.
can already hear the song. Like, man can hear the song with the hook on it, in my voice, and it's like. That's the weird moment where it's like I don't want to lose that. So it's like once I start thinking of EQing and that, like that's very important, of course. But it's like I have to. There's only a limited time that you
When
have
you've
that
got that
idea.
little-
There's only if you miss it, you miss it. And then
Random
you're trying to
question:
force
Was it always like that for you? Like creating music, it's always just come to you.
Yeah, always.
It's never
bro, and
been
I
like a
didn't
graph.
realise.
Like you've had to challenge yourself to.
I mean, I have challenged myself, but from as long as I can remember, bro, it's just like even writing bars, bro. It sounds weird, like, but it's like I'm writing down what a voice in my head is telling me.
Yeah.
You get me? Like the bars I'm writing. You see me write quick, innit?
Yeah, no,
It's
you're
like-
rapid.
Yeah, so it's like wow, the voice is like, you know what I mean? I took that bit to the lake. I was writing that down, and as I'm writing it, it's saying something else. I'm like, slow down.
Nah, I only
You know
asked the
what I'm saying,
question.
bro?
I only asked the question because obviously you've been writing for fucking donkey's years,
It's
bro.
like, imagine how many bars you've ever written if they were all here on pieces of paper. All
I
the
know
bars you've written in your life.
scattered, bruv.
What
it'd
percentage
be
of them?
like-
What percentage of them is bullshit?
Is and it's
Like
usable, innit?
95%, but it's elegant bullshit, bro.
No, but what's
Cultured
usable
European
and what do
bullshit.
you use? Do you have a lot of shit that you've written that you don't use?
But again, so when it comes to releasing, I have to still be in love with it to release it.
Yeah.
So that's a problem that comes with mixing. Once, like, I could have mixed it and now it's mixed, but I just don't like the song anymore.
But is that because you've
You know what
spent
I mean?
100 hours mixing it, or is that because
Probably, yeah.
you don't like the song?
Nah, like, I did like
Yeah,
the
but
song
what's
at one
old
point.
to you is new to someone. That's
No,
someone
that's
else's
true.
band.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
is
That's
true,
what
that
I've
is
had to learn because I've been
That
going
is
through
true,
that
that is
process as a perfectionist. I spend so much time
But
mixing.
imagine that now. You hate the song. No one's heard it. What you did? You hate the song. No one's heard it. And then they love it. And now you've got to go and tour the fucking song you hate.
Yeah. You hated it 10 years
That's
ago.
fucking,
Yeah.
that's pressure. I got a bag of tunes, man, like no one's really heard. Like, and then it's crazy. See what you were saying about making girl tunes and that rah, and like you can't rap the girl tune, so you got to start
Gotta
using
start
your
singing
voice
for
as
the
an
gal,
instrument.
Of course.
You got to start instrumenting your voice.
You have to. It's our duty
bad, like-
to sing to the gal, then, bro. Well, otherwise, next man's doing it.
Crazy.
And we're not having that.
Some guy trying to auto-tune the way to a girl's heart, you get me?
Yeah, me trying to beatbox in my girl's ear and that.
Oh, sugar.
I'll learn how to beatbox.
You beatbox, I beatbox. You gotta beat that box. What was I say? That you were saying something to me before about
Like old tunes and that. Like tunes no one's heard and that.
Yeah, well,
Singing
like,
to the gal.
all right, so so I've got
Sing to
one.
the gal,
I've got one like fucking thing on my notes, which is just says gal tunes.
Come on, G. Bro, let's go in our notes and read one thing out your notes here.
No,
Because I have some mad shit.
Hey, you know what's
in my
mad?
notes.
I've got the note that I've got open right now is the facts
No,
you
look.
asked me to prepare for this.
Oh yeah, no, that's on my other phone.
Would you like a random
That
fact?
is on my other phone.
I
I'm
didn't ask
pissed.
him to. He did it off his own back.
I did it off my own back.
Copy
He's
and,
got- if
copy
you
and
see this
paste. Tell
page,
her like
there
a
is
bag of
some-
copy and
Alright,
paste.
look,
right there.
yeah, straight, of course. I know it's just random interesting facts that I come across. Yeah, so in 2016, Mozart sold more CDs than Beyonce. Yeah?
CDs.
Yeah, CDs.
He's Mozart on Spotify.
I'm almost certain because it seems like Universal Music.
Run up my boy Mozart. Run them
It
streams
seems like
up.
Universal own his music. So
What color was Mozart?
in October 2016,
Turkish.
yeah,
Some kind of Turkish. Son.
yeah.
He was
What nationality
Mozart.
was Mozart? What nationality was he?
He's definitely
You know
Turkish.
this.
Mozart.
Mozzarella. But yeah, no. So in 2016, Universal Music Group released a box set commemorating the 225th anniversary of Mozart's death.
Oh, these are Mozart facts.
No. This is the same fact. This is what I'm saying to you. This is my explanation of how he sold more CDs than Beyonce in 2016. Because obviously Mozart's been dead for over 200 years.
Who collects his royalties? Sorry, go on.
Yeah,
Read your facts.
Universal. That's what I'm saying.
Beyonce.
So
Yes,
Universal
it's a
Music
vicious
Group
circle.
released a box set commemorating the 225th anniversary of Mozart's death. Every box set held 200 CDs. So
Oh, finesse of the year. So one sale was
the whole
200
thing
sales.
contained more than 240 hours of music. So
I think he's published Mozart. He's laughing on his way to the bank, bro.
No, but
laughing.
is that
You mix it.
How much money
You
do you
even
make
his
off
old
that?
man's been mixing it down. 200 CDs.
On the Ouija board. He's got
do you know how
Mozart on
much
the
bread
Ouija
you'd be
board.
making from that, bro? Like ridiculous money.
Croissant money, bro.
But yeah, 2016,
That's a good year.
Beyonce got outsold by Mozart.
But, so what happened 2015?
I couldn't
She
tell
smoked
you.
it, innit?
My facts list don't go that far. My copy
You know,
and paste don't
it's
go
mad,
that
like,
far.
because you see the facts that I had it on my other phone there, and I didn't even bring it. And I was thinking, all the time when I was thinking, I said, I don't know the mad facts. The only thing I know is I'm not going to say it because it's bait. And I was thinking of some other ones. I was like, wait a minute. And I got some good ones. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm going to do that one. I copied and pasted. I was like, yeah, maybe I could change the word and make it sound like I said it. And then I left the fucking phone. So the only thing I've got is koala bears have chlamydia.
Oh, I heard about that. Koala media. Why do you think they always eating that eucalyptus, bro, for the infection? And for the mint.
Helps clear it off on that.
Hey, koalas are fucked, bro.
Yeah, fuck. I see one video in it. One of them grabbed a ute, and then someone put in the comments, "The ute's got chlamydia now." I was like, "Oh yeah, they got chlamydia, fucking koala bears." Like some bullshit.
Wait, if he touches you,
You get clam.
you get the mids.
Come on.
You got mid in here. You might have mids, though.
Oh shit.
Hey, 420, though.
Come, give us a stupid fact. Come on.
A 420.
A stupid fact.
Do you want a
Come on,
420
give me-
fact? Go on, you
No,
get the fact.
go on, give us a 420 fact.
Do you guys know the origins of the 420 thing?
Yeah, 420 AD. Anno Dominus. It was the end of the Jin dynasty in China.
Yeah?
Yeah, and they smoked up.
They smoked up on
Yeah.
in that year of 420
420
AD. That would just
They
constant
smoked
smoke.
what? They smoked what though? Because you know what they was powerful with over there.
Yeah,
right?
opium, but nah, they was chilling back then, bro. This was before.
Chilling, they were
before
chilling.
the nitty days. Before the nitty days. There was just, it's a gateway drug, innit?
Oh, right, yeah, to biscuits.
Yeah, so it was just loud at first.
Yeah, weed is a gateway to biscuits.
Then
Don't
it,
get
yeah,
twisted.
then it was Hobnob City. But yeah, go on.
So
What do you think 420 is?
I actually I've done a bit of research on this one.
I bet
So
he has.
big up the weed smokers. I'm a big weed smoker myself. 420 originates from it was like a group of high school friends, and at 420 after school each day they would go and piff up by a certain spot in their high school. But people don't know how that sort of spread into an international trend and thing. Yeah, and what it was that these guys they supported and were fans of a band called Grateful Dead. Right, big rock band back in 60s, 70s, 80s, blah blah blah.
Back in the day.
And one of the friends in the group, his older brother or something, had a connection to the manager of this thing, and they had many side bands off of the main original band. And what it was they were one day at one side event, and they put out a poster saying, or a little note in the crowd saying, at 4:20 after this event, we're all gonna go and smoke up. And one of the guys who was a reporter and journalist for the High Times magazine in the 90s.
Yeah,
it was in the 90s. It was in the 90s basically that this poster went around at this event, and it got into the hands of this High Times editor, and he started sort of coining this phrase of 4:20. It's like it's the time to smoke, you know. But it all stems back to these youths after high school. They would just finish school and go.
I'll tell you, you know what?
So it's not the Chinese dynasty.
No. I prefer the Chinese. Okay.
Yeah, no,
I believe everything you read on Google.
You know why? Because it just sounds too skaterish to me. Like, and ain't nothing wrong with skaters because I love skating.
Well, like this one time,
Yeah, like,
4:20 after class, we got really high. We got baked, bro. It was the best time
it
to get
sounds like
baked,
a
bro.
Chad story, doesn't it, bro? Like fucking Chad and me and fucking no, man.
But that's sick. Imagine you and your boys are the ones that made 4:20.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
mad.
but you got nothing from it but a spliff, and that was it. You never got.
True.
Like, imagine
Their
There's
high
no
school
name,
years were
yeah.
lit. That's all they could say.
Yeah, I think it was lit. No, that's mad. All right, yeah, I've got another fact for you.
Go on.
These facts they're in my brain. I'm just looking at my phone to make you feel better, bro. Did you know? Did you know? Yeah, pigs can't look in the sky.
Why?
What do you mean? Did you hear that? Nah, bullshit, mate. Bro, he was fuming.
bullshit. You know why? Because I've heard this other thing. You know, dogs can't look up, didn't you? Dogs can't look up.
I've seen the Carter looks up all the
Tell me,
time,
bro.
bro.
Why can't a pig look in the sky?
Maybe that's why they say.
You can't say
No,
maybe.
but you
That's
know when they say, yeah, that'll happen when pigs fly. Maybe that's. But yeah, bro. I love pork, bro. My favorite meat.
Put a chest
100. Nah, listen, pork is my favorite meat, brother. I swear to God. I don't know why everyone acts like. If you listen to the general consensus, like no one eats pork, bro. But there's bare pork out there getting devoured.
You just put it on God that you love pork. What's that noise?
your phone on the table.
Oh,
Vibing
that's
off.
good. He's vexed.
Zibbing.
That's the devil.
I'll call you later.
The devil just said you got royalties.
Yeah. Listen, I heard what you said. But yeah, you're veg, innit? You're veg as
I'm
well.
not. I'm
No,
not
I'm not a
veggie.
vegetarian, bruv. I am meat.
I'm a
I should've,
pescatarian.
man.
I eat fish in it.
Yeah,
What
only.
did the fish do to you, bro?
It's not about what the fish
Fish
done
can
to
hold
me.
it. Fish can
It's
hold
not.
it.
It's not even about that. Like
Would you eat fugu? Fugu. What do you call it? Fugu. Pufferfish.
Fubu.
pufferfish.
Yeah.
Would you eat a fubu tracksuit?
Why not?
Because you know if you cut the bladder wrong, you die 10
It's
times.
poisonous.
It's one of them poisonous
The
ones.
blowfish
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If
You
I
know,
go to
Japan
if I
are
go
like-
to a spot where that's their thing and they know how to do that, yeah, of course.
Fish fingers.
You can get it in Benihana, but it's probably fucking squid and they're lying.
Yeah, of course they're bullshitting. Now, one time, going back to the cheese thing almost, I was young. I went to this little.
Not quite going back to the cheese thing. Well, almost.
Man went to this little farmer's market one time, and there was this one Italian brother. With his little stool with with some meats and some cheeses and that.
The
Oh,
intro.
go on.
Sorry.
Why are you laughing at Italian?
This was in my younger years, by the
The
way.
intro
Go on.
was, man went to this farmer's market one time.
Yeah, it's a little Italian.
I was a young G.
Yeah, me and the
Listen,
man them rolled up on the...
I was young. I was probably about 8 or 9 years old. So I was with my parents, and they got.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
On your ones.
No. Anyway, this was back in the day when I ate meat as well, but that's irrelevant. So a man's rolled up on this little Italian brother, and he's got this stall with the meats and the hams and the cheeses and that. A man's saying there's this one cheese that's under like a cover and it's got a sheet over it or like a cheesecloth sort of thing over it. And he's like, do you want to try? I'm like, he's looking at me and my family. I'm standing there with my parents.
Little boy.
I'm standing there with my parents and he's like, you want to try? My family are like,
Don't talk to
what
the
is
man.
it? So he opens it up now. Apparently this is a delicacy in Italy somewhere. Don't know where. But half of the cheese has got maggots crawling all over it. Yeah? And apparently they die and they sort of turn into the cheese. Yeah, so my family were all hella grossed out. We saw the maggots wiggling around and da-da-da. But
you bought
little
a
me
pound.
was like, yeah, let's try that, bro. So I had a little slice of maggot cheese on a cracker. It was wild.
Yeah, I seen
It was
that.
tasty.
It's like
It
a
just-
blue cheese, innit? Like veiny cheese
Almost,
and
but
that.
it was hard.
Was it wriggling?
Yeah.
Was it wriggling?
Because I know some gorgonzolas.
Because he sort of like
they got
grated
the
them
maggots
into
in
little slices and
I
just.
think they eat the mold and then they convert the mold to some other kind of mold.
Yeah, doo-doo.
From what he was explaining to man, the maggots like eat the cheese, but they die in the cheese and then they turn into the cheese. I don't know how it works, but that's what he was
Were
explaining.
they wriggling?
No wonder he's vegetarian.
Half of it, yeah, they were wriggling. They were live. They were
Did
live.
he cut it from the wriggling side?
No, the other side. And
Oh,
it was
that's
just.
all right then.
Did you get what I'm saying to you?
Come on, bro.
But yeah.
You had
3 second
snails.
rule,
You had
bro.
snails. I ate snails. Snails was
Nah.
all right. I didn't like the snails as much as the frog's legs. I thought the frog's legs was all right.
I heard they like chicken wings.
Yeah, just it's a frog's foot instead, isn't it? But like,
But different texture,
Chicken wings got
same
more
texture.
French.
Or,
I think they hid it behind the sauce. Really, in fact,
Okay.
it
Garlic
was
and
the
that.
frog's leg. But
That's
it
why
was.
I realised I just like garlic and that, really.
Yeah, so you put garlic on
stuff.
anything.
Yeah, bro. You know, like, when I have toast, bro, I never use butter, bro. It's olive oil and then just rub a garlic clove every time I have toast, bro.
yeah, olive oil on the toast is a belly still.
Bro, literally, in Italy, bro, I remember, like, my family, my dad's side is Italian, bro. Used to go there all the time, bro. I remember going with my granddad to buy olive oil, yeah? And it's like, over there, when you buy wine, you go to a shop and they got barrels. You bring your own bottles and you fill up the bottles, innit? So you'd get, like, enough wine for the month or something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then come back with the empty bottles.
Sound like when we used to rob the beer factory as kids.
I used to
Just
run
like
a little
that, but in
bakery
Italy.
by-
Bakeries were the shit. Bakeries and the beer factories.
Get me? There was one little bakery by a petrol station back in the day. I wasn't living at home at the time. We was on the streets running wild and doing stuff. But man would hit the belly at like 1 a.m. They bring out these pallets
Yeah, the hot
full of all the
ones.
loaves of bread ready for the
Cool
people
off.
to come and pick up.
yeah,
Boom. And man would go there and just take a pallet. Me and Bridget would
Man,
run off
seeing
through the
a loaf
petrol
of bread,
station.
like-
Yeah, bro. But it was like, you know when the bread's soft and warm, you don't need nothing on there.
Telling you.
Yes, it's silky.
Or 6 in the morning.
Silky.
Off your tits on acid, eating French fucking big. Yeah.
I wasn't touching
Eating
that
a
by
nice
then, but
sourdough.
yeah.
A nice sour.
Look, here we go then. What's the funniest fucking crime you've done that you can talk about? That you may or may not have spent time for or whatever. What's the funny? You can talk about it. It's funny. Like,
Go on. He
or-
just
or-
told us,
or odd.
really.
No,
Yeah, no,
he's
I got another one like
thief.
that. Basically, it's the
I thought
same
you
thing.
were.
So I wasn't living at home at the
thing.
time. I was trapping and doing a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have been doing. But I never wanted to spend money on food. If I could get food for free, why the hell not? I got to feed myself. You know what I mean? But me and a couple friends would walk into a Poundland or any pound shop of that sort. One person would stand there with the bag open. We would just fill up the bag and then do the skedaddles. But
I feel like you should have aimed higher, G.
Well, yeah. Pound,
You're gonna rob it anyway. What does the price matter?
Poundland.
it was just about what we're getting caught for, you know what I mean? A few sandwiches and some crisps, no one's gonna give a fuck really. And we usually got away with it. But there was one time where I tried to do it on my own. And you know,
nabbed the powder.
you ever heard that most shops have like a secret shopper, they call it, which is really like an employee that's just dressed up as a shopper. Like,
thought
well,
secret
it's basically
shopper
our
was like
undie.
reviewing the shop.
It's basically our undie shop assistant. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Tapped.
Well, one time I got caught by one. He was like, "Either you put that all back, or I'm gonna report you right now." I was like, "All right, cool." Let everything go and left.
Okay,
Yeah.
boy, I'm gone. What was I gonna say? Yeah, we know posh people. I wonder if they call it Poundland. Yeah.
They just call it fucking
Come on, Lefty, man. What's some mad
Scumville.
shit you've done that you can talk about without incriminating yourself?
I don't know, bro. There's mostly parkour related. Some places, you can't do parkour.
Trying to backflip off the petrol station.
As in
and that.
weight rows doing a triple somersault. You get me? They don't like that. They don't like that.
You do pot of floor.
Oh,
Alright, go on then. I got
What's yours? I feel like you got one.
I got something in it. I robbed MTV blind on my ones.
Go on. Gunshot.
I robbed all of their Apple Mac computers.
Hey, wait.
On
We
my
need a
ones.
klaxon or something like.
Bang,
That's
bang.
the swipe sound. He's swiping.
What's that? The belly going on the roof.
That's it, mate.
He got the noise of the belly going on the roof.
Hey.
So was he dressed like a cat burglar?
No, I was dressed like someone that drunk tenants at an early age.
Oh shit!
On the
Reeboks.
roof.
You had the
And it
Reeboks
was-
on.
Reeboks, hell yeah, classics.
Yeah,
The classics.
Good grip
Yeah.
for rubbing Max.
I was on the roof, man, and it was like, yeah.
The
So,
story
basically-
starts. I was on the roof. Wait, what? You on MTV roof just chilling?
Yeah.
You thought,
No, alright,
man's
so
like,
the-
what's on Max?
He airdropped
So,
him that like.
no,
Landed on the roof.
so the MTV building used to be the TVAM building, which was one of the morning shows, and it was right there on the canal. And on the side of the building, it says TVAM in hollowed out letters, which to us was a ladder, right? So, yeah, we'd go up there. I went up there and I bust open one of the windows and I looked in and I just see, MacBooks everywhere. They were the 540Cs, the first color MacBook laptops.
Oh, the fucking
black ones, yeah.
The big things. When you open it, it's like a haunted house.
Yeah. But yeah, they got undone. And but I did go back there and
clean them out.
Yeah. Well, no. Have you ever seen a Yorkie Man advert where the Yorkie Man gets run down by the helicopter? No. Anyway, so
that was you.
Yeah, they run me down with a helicopter. And and I got nabs, but they only got me for was trespassing.
Bro.
This is the second time. The second time I got nabs for being drunk and disorderly and trespassing because I never had nothing.
So they didn't get you for the max. They just got you for loitering on the roof.
No, they didn't get me for the max. But I can talk about it. Because it's all alleged.
I went back to the scene of the crime.
But the funny thing about it was when they went through my pockets, because I borrowed my pal's jacket and I took his rucksack, it had like a nappy in the pocket. Like, because he got wipes in the other pocket. They're like, what the fuck are you doing up here with nappies and the wipes? I was like, right, I didn't even know that was in there, but I had another beer still, you get me? So I had a beer and I had like nappies and the wipes. I was mad young and drunk and I would never borrow another jacket off of Peter again because you never know what he's got in his pockets, you get me?
Was it a clean nappy?
Yeah, of course it was. But like the thing is,
of course it was.
They tried to say, they tried to say, you're using the nappy to break a window. This was the copy. You're using nappy to break a window. And
what, like on your fist?
Well, yeah, that would have been good. Like, but at the time, because it went to court. When it went to court, and they said you can't break a window with a nappy. Then it got dashed out, innit? And I was just drunk.
That's a very, very flimsy...
I was just drunk. No, because I was just drunk.
Very flimsy case they had. Like, you had a nappy, Your Honour.
So all they could have me for was... all they tried to get me for was drunk and disorderly.
We need more than that.
But trespass isn't a crime they can do me for. Because trespass is not a... What is it, common law? Trespass is...
Jeez, he went deep on them.
Contract.
Is this what you're saying in court?
Yeah, we went out. I think trespass is contract law between two people. So if I walk onto your property...
Like the business can sue you.
Well, no, yeah. If I walk onto your property, it's for you to tell me, get off my land. Whereas a policeman can't tell you, get off his land.
Until the owner says it.
Because it's not your fucking land. The owner has to deal with himself. So
even a policeman would be trespassing, wouldn't he?
Well, yeah, indeed. And they do regularly. But yeah.
Loophole for you.
Loopy. But yeah, so I can talk about it because it never really happened and I made the whole thing up.
Did you snitch on Peter?
No, of course not.
You got Peter.
Nappy boy.
Free Peter.
Peter Ninja's a dude, but when we was kids, he made a radio station and he put it in a matchbox and we walked around the manor, like broadcasting off of a Walkman. Yeah, he's a proper guy.
Wait, how do you make a...
I don't know, but he put it in a matchbox and we was like, yeah.
What, like wires, a little motherboard or something?
Whatever the fuck he did. He was always doing
fire.
stuff. He was always like amplifying lasers and doing mad shit. Like
I got a brethren like that still. Yeah. He bought one little laser or something off of like wish.com or something. Yeah, but it was a powerful laser. He was like, the things that I can do with this laser is crazy. He's like, took it apart, put some magnifying glass in it or something.
Yeah, now it's burning.
Like, he's melting through shit. He's like, he's got a wooden table in his front room. And he's just been carving his name into it with the fucking laser and that. I'm like, bro, you're right, bro.
Boy, that's a parent's pride.
It's an early arsonist, if you ask me.
Yeah.
We won't talk about him anymore.
Oh, speaking of arson, when we was kids, boom. We right, so there was a thing called the Spiral Tribe. It's like a techno community, right? And they used to take over places and old raves, right? So they did it in the Roundhouse when the Roundhouse was empty. And we was there for like New Year's Eve. We was there for like 3 days. But New Year's Eve, it went off in there, man. It was crazy, like big rave. Like the whole manor was in there. There was even like baseball bat fights in strobe lights. It was crazy. It was fucking amazing. And then and at 6 a.m, now, we was all up on the roof. The sun came up. The next day we was in there fucking around. We built some big fire in the middle of it, like, and nearly burnt down the Roundhouse.
Yeah, so what was the squat thing?
Yeah, man, squat rave. There was people in there running around on like fucking. They smashed their way into the bed shop and took out the big sheep that they had in there, and they was just playing like fucking jousting on fucking sheep, and that was mad, man. It was fucking mad.
Lit, I can't lie.
Yeah, it was mad.
Disgusting, you know.
Them Muswell Hills were strong, I'll tell you.
Them muzzies.
Them Muswell Hills, mate.
Hey, come on, bro.